Weathertime with Marlonology, brought to you by Seblon Corp, leading the world to a new, better generation. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, ladies and gentlemen, depending where you are in the world. This is amateur meteorologist Marlon Quinteros here, and instead of doing the national and international weather forecasting for Sunday, the 25th of October, and Thursday, the 29th of October, there will be episodes of forecasting the World Series for 2015 and the my view of Hurricane Patricia. And now let's get to the forecast. Now, before I could do the forecast, the reason why I did this is because I felt like forecasting the World Series, and also because the Mets, which is the primary reason partially why I am doing this episode, because I wanted the Mets to win. Honestly, even though I don't watch like baseball a lot, but I still like to forecast. I even forecasted the Super Bowl. I mean, although I'm not a huge fan of football, but I could forecast just about almost any event you could possibly think of. I mean, honestly, I want the Mets to win. No offense, Kansas City Royals fans, but no, guy from New York who's got to root for the team from New York. Yeah. Anyway, with the Mets, I've seen the Mets when I was a kid, when I was 5 or 6 years old. And that's why I started to like the Mets. But also I'm surrounded I live with people raised by people who are Mets fans. Anyway, enough with that chit chat. First game, and it's going to take place in Kansas City on Tuesday, on the 27th of October. Showers, the temperature of 50 degrees with winds coming from the west-northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Game 2, next day, or next night, mostly clear with the temperature of 40 degrees. Winds coming from the west at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Game 3, it's going to take place in Flushing, to get a day off from baseball, because of flying, and trying to rest up, because the players are obviously tired. It's going to take place on the 30th of October. Mostly clear with the temperature of 43 degrees with winds coming from the northwest at 10 to 15 miles per hour. The fourth game in Flushing, the next night, mostly clear with a temperature of 41 degrees with winds coming from the west-northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Game 5, Flushing, mostly cloudy with a temperature of 49 degrees with winds coming from the west-southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. The sixth game will take place the day after the Sunday game in Kansas City. Clear, 49 degrees, winds light and variable. And then the final game, Kansas City, on Wednesday the 4th of November. Mostly clear with a temperature of 49 degrees, light and variable. So that is it, but keep in mind though that playing in Kansas City, the field faces to the northeast, which means it's slightly more of an advantage for those who hit to the right, but it's a disadvantage to those who want to hit to the left. And that also kind of also explains for City Field, even though their field faces to the northeast. I know it's all north, but it's slightly more to the east, slightly, not to the east. And that somewhat applies to that, but like I said, it's more to the right, as an advantage. So that is it for Weathertime episode 85, and I'll see you in the 86th episode of Weathertime. And don't forget to comment, subscribe, and share this video legally, especially all of my other works. So peace out, everybody, and have a good day, night, holiday, or whatever. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.